The food in the city is delicious.
Oh, since Aira is too tired, I'll do the asking. What's the matter all of a sudden?
Well, I've just moved, Tatsumi. Let's share the joy. We all agreed not to add too much burden to Shino, so we went to this place called a family restaurant. The food there was well worth the price. That omurice Mashiro recommended was so delicious.
You're right. We're all tired from distributing the flyers, which adds to the tastiness of our meal. To be honest, the flavor was a little too strong for me.
I think so too. In this sense, it was not as good as the hamburger steak I had at the cafeteria the other day. Today's breakfast Kanzaki made for us was also great. Oh, it's worth coming to the city just for all the delicious food. I'm exceptionally and incessantly moved.
Amagi, is it? The live has started, so let's be quiet.
Oh, sorry, Nichan.
Nichan? Nito is okay. I don't deserve to be called Nichan anymore.
You're saying this again, Nichan? But seriously, forget about the food and enjoy the live, Amagi. Venues are always packed for Undead lives, and tickets are immediately sold out. So no matter how close ES watches, there are always scalpers. But fans know manners, so somehow no one buys from those scalpers. And they fail to resell tickets. That's my guess about all these empty seats here. That's why we who helped to promote Undead with those flyers can watch their live almost for free.
Yes, we're so lucky. I was surprised when they suddenly contacted me on Hold Hands and said, "Come to see our live if it's okay, and thank you for handing out the flyers," when we've already been paid for our job. We also saved on the price of tickets. I spent a lot today, so this really helped.
That's because you insisted on paying at that family restaurant, saying, "I'll pay because I'm a senior as an idol." You can be strangely stubborn at times, Hajime.
Aren't you the same, Tomo? Hey, you're like-minded childhood friends!
What is that? Wait, where's Kagehira?
Brother Mika said there were some important jobs he has to do on his own tomorrow, so he went back. He seemed really sorry that he couldn't watch Undead with us. But this was a sudden decision, so there's nothing he can do, right?
Yes, he did say that today's job was a way to relax and distract himself before an important event. Kagehira seems to be doing a lot on his own recently. He appears quite often in subway advertisements.
Yes, as he's gaining popularity with his appearance, he's also getting more modeling jobs. Kagehira definitely looks cool.
But he's usually laid back. Sometimes when he hunches over and yawns in the corner, he really looks like a big cat. He really is great as an idol. We'd also like to do some photo shoots that are more than just, cute.
Hey, it's good that you're enthusiastic about work, but don't start chatting as soon as you get a chance. Let's enjoy Undead's live. Not as idols, but as part of the audience. If you find your audience chatting away while you sing and perform so hard on stage, you'll be sad, right?
Yes, you're right. I was impolite. I'll reflect on myself.
But how should I put it? We're used to Undead's performance. For better or worse, they're always themselves. So somehow, we're relaxed here and would talk about unrelated stuff. When I first saw Undead on stage, I was almost scared by their radical and intense performance.
I'm outright frightened by the thunderous sounds. My ear hurts. But they often call out to the audience and wave at us, so they feel very friendly.
Now you mention it. I wonder, is it really okay for Undead to appear friendly?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. You may understand if you're one step away from ES like me. Why does it feel like everyone's working hard for nothing these days?
Hey, Puppy's running free by himself while Rei's too reserved. What happened? Did you fight again?
That's strange. Ogami kept saying that he wanted to see Sakuma. Sakuma's frequently abroad these days.
Shut up! I didn't say I wanted to see him. Are you guys performing well enough to complain about others? Focus on what you're doing. It's been a while since the four of us went on stage together, so don't disappoint the audience.
It is precisely due to our long separation that our unison appears imperfect. What a peculiar impediment. We are more often engaging in idle activities separately as graduates and undergraduates. Thus, delicate incongruities and sometimes mutual hindrances can take place.
What? Aren't we undead supposed to be like that? Asserting ourselves and biting into each other while singing and dancing? We're different from those idols who play house. Of course we stand in each other's way.
Well, indeed. Perhaps we graduates feel guilty for inattention to puppies on campus, in such wise that we now act overly considerate as compensation. Such subtleties are imperceivable to the mind alone. They can only be experienced when we stand on stage.
By the way, how long are you gonna keep that annoying grandpa-ish tongue? God damn it! I thought we can go back to our wild rock style!
I'm quite comfortable with this manner of speaking. When the audience is acquainted with my TV personality, it only creates confusion if I switch to the punk vocabulary you use. Right, puppy?
Don't call me puppy! And don't you idiots make the audience familiar with whatever your profile you're trying to keep up in front of them. We're getting a lot of comedian jobs thanks to your nonsense!
Isn't it great? And very idolish too. We are not rock singers that you like, puppy, and it's not very productive to rant and rave on stage.
It matters to me! All I desire is to sing and burn myself on stage, but I have to play those stupid games like a middle schooler in front of cameras because of you!
I had fun with that.
Aren't you always happy to accept everything? Huh, good boy Adonis.
No, let's save the fight for later. We do need to discuss our plan for the future. If we move forward under a state of discrepancy, our unit would eventually fall apart. More important right now are the fans that have gathered...
What's the matter, Rei?
Nothing. This might be illusory, but I noticed unfamiliar faces among our staff at the venue. The overall atmosphere also feels curious. It seems we may have erred. Was I overcome by relaxation? Or rather old age? Nay, is this our nemesis for actions unbefitting of ourselves?
What? What do you mean, Sakuma? What the hell? What's with this guy?
Out of my way, you spineless, gutless jellyfish! How dare you call yourselves demons with your fangs removed, claws trimmed, but fripperies on! Make way, domesticated animals!
Oh, what did you say, you bastard? Now you have the guts to pop out of nowhere and run your mouth. Do you? Here to pick a fight? Who do you think we are?
You know what? Not interested! You just happen to be the juiciest prey! It's conventional tactics in gambling to read the trends and make precise moves. And right now, you undead are like free giveaways! To us, Crazy B!
Crazy B? Never heard of it. Does it mean crazy?
Who cares? Names don't matter. It has nothing to do with my life or my personal interest. Names only have to do with the past. Well, for me, nothing but the present matters. Hey, everyone! My fellow audience who have come here to enjoy this one-night dream! The time for these fools to dance under the pretense of demons is over. Now here comes the thrilling, stirring, melting pot of dreams you've been waiting for. Look! Listen! We'll set your nerves on fire! You've carefully accumulated values and common sense over the years, right? We'll strip all that nonsense off you and throw them into the best gamble ever! We'll sting those sweet little lies your parents and teachers have forced upon you. As our toxins flow all over your body, you won't be thinking about anything! Watch out! Run about! Here come the bees! Instead of mommy's milk, Crazy Bee will be pouring poison down your throats, you bloated chunks of mammals! Drink it! Drown in it and intoxicate yourselves!
Brother!
Stay still, Hiiro. Do not make a scene again.
Nice. Keep this moron under control, Kazehaya. I don't have any more energy for trouble.
Yeah. I've reflected on my actions, and I won't act on rage again. So please let go of me, Tatsumi. But what in the world is my brother up to?
I just checked Hold Hands, and it seems that the plan for today's live was changed at the last minute. It says that after the performance by Undead, Crazy Bee will hold a surprise live. It also says that Crazy Bee applied for this at the last minute before the deadline, so there's no advertising or anything. And they shouldn't be attracting much audience.
Yeah, we were in charge of all the publicity for Undead, and even we hadn't heard anything about a performance by Crazy Bee. There was nothing about this on the flyers we distributed.
Yes, this really is unexpected. Crazy Bee. Are they trying to snatch Undead's audience without regard to any rules by interrupting their performance? This is clearly out of line, and they'll definitely be punished for this. Why would they do something so foolish? Even if their live goes well, they'll be fined and may actually lose money for this. And submitting an application at the last moment costs extra dues, which should also be a great expense. So, in the worst case scenario, they can go bankrupt after this performance.
You seem really calm about this, Nito.
It's not my business anyway. What's more, unexpected things are commonplace at Yumenosaki Academy, so I'm used to it. Such things are rarer these days because ES has been holding idols down. The only unit that can cause expected trouble under current rules is Trickstar? They're Crazy Bee, right? Does this mean these people are the same type as Trickstar?
What do you mean by the same type as Trickstar?
That is to say, they're troublemakers, and that they have the power to change the times. It's always the fools who don't think about anything that can bring revolution. Probably the people Tenshoin really wants are not the hardworking and well-behaved like you, ALKALOID, but the misbehaved like Crazy Bee.
Hey, that's enough! Pretty smug, aren't you? Now it's the time for us Undead. You're not welcome, so get out!
It's you who should be getting out, Undead. How long are you gonna continue with your performance flatter than flat soda? We've long been sick of you. Right, fans? You still sugarcoat yourself with those ideas like intense, devilish, and wild, while no one in the world sees you that way anymore. You've let your fans down, you've disillusioned them, and now you're complaining about your territory being taken over? Come on! What will you do next? Cry all the way to see your owner, ES? How about begging those big shots for help with tears and snot and things like, "Oh, Papa, please make them go out of my way"?
Wow, that's vulgar.
Yet equally sharp. If we tried to dispose of Crazy Bee by legitimately appealing to ES, it would prove that he's right about us. Despite his antics, he is quite tactical. If we lower our guards, we might end up in his stomach.
Yes, we need to stay vigilant. Though it may be too late.
Ha! They're pests as their name suggests. Nasty bastards!
Sorry for being this low and vulgar. That's how we grew up, as a bunch of trampled-on toddlers. While you were busy making progress licking the big guy's boots, we miserable creatures had to hang in there under your souls. But now, we're done putting up. We have drained our tears and patience. Hey, my friend over there. Disappointed with boring routines, right? We'll make things fun for you. Hey, 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 hey! How about some shouts and applause? The shelf life of Undead who know nothing but to appeal to those shriveled old bogies has ended. It's time to bet your burning passion and screaming soul on Crazy Bee! We won't let you down, so leave your fate to us!
Amagi's blatantly picking a fight with vulgar speech. It would be better if he could think twice before anything. Himeru doesn't want his name to impress others as crass or coarse. Well, it can't be helped. It's better to struggle in this mud than to disappear.
Right. It's a lot better to be called names than to remain unrecognized. Now that all we can do is dirty work, we may as well live on as a nuisance.
No! Why are you so calm? I want to run! I never knew any of this was going to happen! You blindfolded me and took me away, and the next thing I know I'm standing on stage! What's wrong with you guys? You're completely nuts!
What? What's with those people in the same outfit as Hiro's brother? Are they Crazy Bee?
Really? Does that mean... Wait! Gokchi! Come to think of it, he did tell me that he's also a part of Crazy Bee, like Hiro's brother?
Do you know him, Aira? Oh! We've seen that person. You see? The one who looks like he's gonna cry? You made the delicious hamburger steak.
Hamburger steak? Oh, the one at the cafeteria? It's a small world. The only person I know by the name among them is... Himeru.
What?
Himeru. There, the handsome guy. Who works with his stage name, which is rare. He was my greatest rival when I made a difference at Reime Academy. He had suspended activity for a while. During which time, there weren't even rumors about him. It's a relief to see he's doing well, though his general impression has somehow changed.
Stage name. Does this Himeru happen to be the cursed Kagehira mentioned? I don't know Cos Pro idols very well, but I do know this name. Or say, I remember now. He was known as the best individual idol before Eden among the big three debuted. Then, for some reason, he disappeared without a trace. I thought he'd quit.
What an unusual lineup. That Rine Amagi and former top idol Himeru. Kohakuchi is so mysterious that there's nothing about him on Hold Hands. And that last person works in the cafeteria? What a unit. What on earth do they want?
Hey, you lot! While I can still be nice, how about you?
I told you to get out of my way! Don't you have ears?
That's too far! Rine Amagi kicked Ogami off the stage like nothing! Using violence even as an idol?
Ogami, are you alright?
I'm alright, but damn, it hurts my pride. It's reminding me of the humiliation Rio sin that I tried so hard to forget. Hey, it's honest, pull me up. I can't climb back up stage by myself.
Yes. Wait a second. I'm coming to rescue.
This is no good. Our prepared performance is near impossible with one of our members forced off stage. Although Kaoru and I can buy us some time, I don't suppose Crazy B would refrain from action. They know the ironclad rule of war, which is to prevent the enemy from doing what they desire. We are in fact already in a situation most dire, being forced into a conflict. Confronting Crazy B is entirely pointless. A war with neither profit nor purpose is indeed futile. They have aptly brought us under control. The years have finally gotten the better of me. Or rather, I'm still new to human society. It is more callousness than caducity. The human world is scary.
Hey, Ray! Don't just smile your profound smile. What should we do? Are you gonna let them do whatever they want?
I'm not. I'm merely curious about Crazy B's further actions. I could readily turn the tide and crush them in an instant if I wanted to. Yet I prefer some observing the winds and the sprouts of a new era.
Seriously, this is your bad habit. Can't you stop considering about the future for once and act on some impulse?
Hello everyone, this is Himeru, and it's been a while. I believe you know him, right? Please accept Himeru's sincere apology for failing to show up for some time. Rest assured, Himeru always loves each and every one of you.
Guess no one recognizes you now, Meru.
That won't be the case. People who don't recognize Himeru haven't got to know Himeru yet. As they will eventually know Himeru, there wouldn't be any problem with the greetings just now.
I should learn from your confidence, as my weakness is being too humble.
Yes, as long as you're an idol, you should pride yourself on being better than anyone else. In the meantime, you should also convince the audience that they're spending their time in the best way possible. This may no longer be the case. But Himeru is an old-school idol.
Oh, I have a question. What should someone like me who's not even an idol do now? Can I go back now? I'd like to prepare for dinner.
What? You've become an idol the moment you join us. Nikki, you jerk. Continue with your whining and I'll blow up your workplace. I'll force you out of work and make being an idol the only option for you. Got it?
I can almost see me they do that. Don't do it. Or come at me if you have to. Have some mercy. Okay, fine. I give up. I'm an idol. I'm Nikki Shina of Crazy B, debuting today. Just call me Nikki. Peace, peace.
What a swift mood switch, Nikki. I should learn from you as well. Live and learn. Great. The outside world is full of excitement and brand new insights.
There you go, all settled. Let's give it everything. The splendid rise of the losers! Fans who have gathered here today, you'll be the first to know this. Worth showing off to your friends, that is. ES, also known as the Paradise, headquarters, and utopia of idols about to create a new era, is rotten at the core!
Brother, what are you suddenly going to...
You've sensed something by now, haven't you? That something is strange? One particular word now preoccupies our streets, TVs, magazines, newspapers, and the internet. Idols, 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 idols! Look, since when did such a word take over everything? Idols have nothing to do with reality. So since when did they start to dominate our lives? Exactly after the establishment of ES and their idol activities. Aren't they a bit shady? What are they scheming by permeating our society with idols? We shall tell you the truth about ES. Listen well if you care and tell your friends and family to prepare. Drop your guard and ES will rob you of everything. Do not trust ES. Beware, stare, and denunciation let's declare! We are your flagman. File your discontent with us and shower us with all your possible complaints. We will channel all your emotions. We are Crazy Bee. We sip the nectar of dreams and hopes and pollinate all blossoming flowers. It seems we've annoyed the farmers who grow flowers by doing so, you know. But the interest of those farmers, of ES, doesn't matter. What really matters is that your beloved buds may bloom into their splendor. Idols can now return to nature precisely because the farmers are corrupt and no longer willing to do their job. And we're exactly making that happen. Will Crazy Bee be beneficial or a pest? It's in the hands of history, in the hands of you guys! It's not ES, but you who can set the price of flowers! Wake up, listen up, hear what we want to sing! Only us, Crazy Bee, can give you what you really want!
Never be a loser! Which one is the lucky guy? Place your bets, it's you or me. You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape the mad bee. We'll give your heart a sharp sting, anaphylactic shock pain. Fatal blow, is this how you go? Oh, goodness knows.
Let's bask in this moment.
We're living on the edge for real.
We'll bring in the party
and savor the taste of the thrill.
Bet, now will you jump the gun? Look around, there's nowhere left to run.
Crazy roulette, how I say roulette. There's no way you can outrun the sting of honeybees. Crazy roulette, oh don't it roulette. There's no turning back from sudden death, now play the game. Oh, life and thereafter, make it your party. Moments will shatter if you don't take the stage. Morals and matters, they all mean nothing. Not when behind you, you've got the ways to take you flying. You've got the ways to take you flying. Caught in the whirlwind, careful and devoted. Look at yourself, you are no better than dead.
Bet I'll hit the jackpots, bet it all pull in the slots. 7, you know what you want?
Crazy roulette, how I say